kick splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Grab behind the line. It's Murray. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense and the 47.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The outstate offense goes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Ball handed off. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great defensive line, ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made down inside the 15. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. with the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. State offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pocket breaking down. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he released it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
Second down after that previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Going to come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied 7-7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Catch made on the left side. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. The out-of-state offense goes back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, App State. No chance to catch him.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Extra point try coming now. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Fights off a defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive.
And the Appalachian State offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab behind the line. It's Murray. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Golden Eagles come to the line to run the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Quarterback drop. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The App State offense goes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Send the back in motion. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the defense.
They'll kick it away here. And the return will be brought down. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick catch. Great move there. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Golden Eagles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds his man. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Golden Eagles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The A-team makes it a 12-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the Appalachian State offense will take over. First and 10.
So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Eagles will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The App State offense goes back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for that nice game.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Return a pick six. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense then committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Taken down at the 49.
Now it's second down here.
Second down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. Gives it to the back. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He'll field the punt. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. The App State offense goes back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
33. App State is 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Pick up the 5. Third down coming up. That's the end of the third quarter of play. Here's the score. Southern Mississippi 33. App State 21.
Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Golden Eagles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Golden Eagles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Tailback with another carry. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, and the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how...
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. And, you know, in the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. On this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. But the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They stop him right at the 24. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Same tailback, another carry. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. I mean, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game.